Hi, I'm Martin Wingfield and I look after RNIB's Mass Reach campaigns.
Hello, I'm Susanna Kingham. I'm Brand Projects Lead at RNIB.
Hi, I'm Lorna Forbes, Head of Brand Engagement at RNIB.
Dave Aldwinkle, I'm RNIB's Director of Insight and Customer Voice.
My name's Ed Davenhill. I'm the strategist at the advertising agency.
I'm Toby Allen, Executive Creative Director at the AND Partnership.
To help change the public's attitudes, understanding and behaviours around sight loss, RNIB are telling a different kind of story to help people see the person and not the sight loss.
Our role with this film was to take, the insight, the lived experience, speaking to our community and understanding of the general public's perception about sight loss and turn it into something that really drove home that message.
So Ava, our character, is an avid gamer, and we chose that because we wanted to address misconceptions about sight loss. And interestingly, when we shared the first draft of the scripts with our focus groups, there were some comments around, well, how can she be a gamer if she can't see?
The one thing that most, if not every person with sight loss tells us is that their biggest challenge or barrier is the understanding and attitudes of the general public. It's paramount that RNIB tries to challenge and change those attitudes.
Essentially, we wanted to move away from the perceptions of people with sight loss. This is a public behaviour change campaign, and it was really important we understood those outdated perceptions and get closer to the real lived experiences of people with sight loss.
So important for people with a visual impairment like me to be seeing that kind of message and seeing their life, their ambitions, their challenges, authentically replicated for everybody else to see.
So trying to create a story that was singular and particular to one character, Ava, and then build in Eli's experience and life experience, and then turn that into something that was, if not universally true, of every sight loss condition, that was at least universally resonant.
Hi, I'm Jesse Lewis-Rees. I'm the director of the film.
Hello, my name's Eli. I play Ava in this lovely short film.
Once I kind of stepped on as director, and I sort of partnered with RNIB myself, and I went to speak with an ECLO counsellor, which is someone that speaks on a week-to-week basis with people dealing with sight loss. And I was always asking myself every decision that would be made, from cinematography to sound design to music to performance, is it informing a greater story and making us step into this character Ava's shoes. One of the most important parts of the film was the cinematography and the visual language. I wanted to maybe lean away from sort of visual effects. With sight loss, it's a deterioration of vision, and creating that look in camera. And so myself and my DOP did lots of research into specified lenses and filters that could give us that look. And we found these diopters that really replicated the feeling of retinitis pigmentosa through the kind of barrel distortion look that they gave.
In the film, Ava has got a progressive condition, retinitis pigmentosa, which does differ from my own experience. I had retinoblastoma when I was younger, so it means that my right eye had to be enucleated when I was young.
When we first met, there was this bit of a connection, just in terms of the project and what we were trying to achieve.
We're just kind of connecting on this level where it was just, I felt so safe and comfortable and like I could, dredge up this level of emotion that was really needed to portray some of the scenes in this film. One
of the things that really excited me about the project early on was, this idea of trying to inform, sight loss and people who have experienced it or connected to it in some way into the project. From casting someone like Eli, who was obviously had their own sight loss journey, and then it went on to the conversation about music and Tom York being involved, obviously with his affiliation with sight loss.
That was the first time I think that, certainly I have sort of been in that situation where you have to give, as much thought to how the sound and the voiceover and the music and sound design work together to communicate the story, rather than just back up the visuals.
We also wanted to take the opportunity to educate employers on the lived experience of sight loss and the unutilised talent in the sight loss community.
Since its inception, RNIB has been on a mission to make the world fairer and more accessible for people with sight loss. So by partnering with the Channel 4 Gogglebox team, it's a perfect vehicle with something like 4.7 million households regularly watching the show to be able to showcase our film and the story of Ava and take that out into people's homes. So it's just a very exciting opportunity for the RNIB, and we're delighted to be doing it.
This sees a massive step change for RNIB and our work to change societal perceptions and understanding around sight loss. And we really hope that this is just the start of a long-term campaign to shift societal norms.
See the person, not the sight loss. See differently. RNIB.